It's time to look at 4 more new shows and probably a few more isekai shows as well, as we delve further into the season. Today we've got Copcraft, we've got Isekai Cheat Magician, we've got Given, and we've got The Demon Girl Next Door. And I can already tell that my prediction of isekai was bang on. Because, as ever, this is a 2019 summer anime preview from a different perspective. Finally, some variety, because it's time for Copcraft, an anime about people from another world. Okay, did I just say variety? Well, there is variety here, because Copcraft is not about a random loser getting transported to another world. It's about a portal opening up in our world, and aliens from other worlds emigrating into our world. And once you know it, a ginormous city is built up right next to that portal. Santa Risa City. A city of dreams, a city of miracles. A city full of crime. Yep, this is most definitely a cop show. But it's a cop show written by Shoji Gato, the guy behind such fantastic shows as Full Metal Panic and Amage Brilliant Park. I mean, Amaburi is brilliant. Full Metal Panic is good. It gets a bit iffy towards the halfway point, but it's also good. So another show by him can only be a good thing. And it helps the actual animation, the actual art direction is actually also done by somebody with very, very particular style. You may notice from the pictures showing up on the corner, but this one has a very significant style about it. And that's because both the mecha, the cars, the boats, or everything mechanical, and the characters are designed by Orange Murata, the guy who did the characters and the mecha for Last Exile, did the bike from Salty Ray, done a whole lot of fantastic stuff. I mean, I love his art style. Some of his artwork can get a little bit on the young side. If you've ever seen his art books, you know exactly what I mean when I say that. But his art style is fantastic. He's got such a unique style, and it always brings out the most of the characters he draws. Good storytelling, good character design, doesn't an anime make? What is Copcraft about? Well, it is about a cop. A cop who just lost his partner, and then find himself escorting a noble, a lord, from the portal into the city. That noble ends up being the female lead. We see her in the opening credits. She's clearly going to get on like a house on fire with our main character, Kay, but she's clearly an alien with interesting magical powers. The relationship between the two of them is already a highlight of the episode to me. I mean, he just rubs her the wrong way. He sees her as a little kid, but she really isn't. She's got her own personality, she's got her own feistiness about her, however reserved she might appear. And they got a similar goal as well. They want to catch the people who killed his partner. She wants to catch them because they kidnapped a fairy. Must be an important fairy. He wants to catch him because they killed his partner. Of course he wants to catch him. But will it just be that one fight? Will there be mini stories further away? I hope so. There's a lot of premise in Copcraft. The characters are interesting, the setting is fantastic, it's right there for this type of cop buddy drama action show. The music is fantastic, it's got a banging soundtrack. And all in all, it felt right. Everything sort of fit in place. Nothing felt wrong. And if you do want to find out for yourself, if you want to watch it yourself, you can find it on Funimation. I spoke too soon. I clearly did. Because the next anime is pretty much a thing I said I didn't want more of. Welcome to the world of Isekai Cheat Magician. And you can probably tell by the name, it's an Isekai series about a cheat magician. Except it's not. It's about a schoolboy and his childhood friend, possibly future girlfriend, he hopes, but who knows. Obviously she would be. Getting transported to another world, together. So yeah, this is another one which breaks the mould. And instead of a loser getting teleported to another world on his own, he's got his girlfriend with him. Well, his childhood friend. But we all know how anime works. Childhood friend equals girlfriend. And they are both relatively clueless. They get attacked by a obsidian horse, they call it. It's blatantly some kind of demonic unicorn. And are rescued by some adventurers. And Taichi really wants to protect Rin. Because he's manly. He protects his girl. Yeah, doesn't go too well with her. But yeah, he's rescued by the adventurers and get taken to town where they find out, yeah, I want to be an adventurer as well. I want to get together in this world and fight, and I want to survive. I mean, it makes sense. You get teleported to another world. First place you go, Adventurers Guild. But of course, being in another world, they have to pass tests. They have to show how much magic they have access to. They show their swords play and things like that. And sadly, the meter doesn't work. They can't find out how much magic they got. But that's not because they are not powerful. The meter doesn't work because, well, they've got too much power. You see, this is a couple transported to another world and given the God Mode key already. They don't even have to fight for it. They get given ultimate magical power. Because of her voice, I can't view Rin as anything other than Megumin. Which is a problem. Because Rin's plenty cute. She's got that childhood friend thing going on, the cute long ponytail. But whenever I see her, because she's in another world, because she uses magic, I can't help think of nothing but Konosuba. I can't think of anything but Megumin. Which, let's be honest, Megumin is also awesome. But I'm diverting from a plot of this anime. Well, there isn't really a plot so far. You just got two guys, or a guy and a girl, teleported to another world, overpowered, and access to dangerous magic. But should you watch this one? Depends on your taste in isekai, really. If you don't want to watch another isekai to save your life, well, obviously you shouldn't watch it. If you want to watch an interesting looking premise, give it a shot. If you like explosion magic, if you like Rie Takahashi, this is a good one for you. But overall, I can't hugely recommend it. If you did want to watch this one's airing over at Crunchyroll. Let's be honest here. There are some shows I'm just not going to get invested in. That's just a given. But some things are certain, like trying to shoehorn titles of anime into intros, like I just did with Given. It's an anime about a guy and a guitar, another guy and a guitar, and how they fall madly in love with each other. And one's a top and one's a bottom. Yeah. It's a yaoi anime. It's not really meant for me. That's blatantly obvious. But is it worth watching? Well, that's what I'm going to find out. And immediately, I'm just distracted by how slow it's all going. Now, a lot of these shows I see as band anime with yaoi elements. This one is the opposite. This one is definitely boys' love, but with band elements as the thing which gets them together. It very much plays on the relationship between Ritsuka and Mafuyo, the two main characters, and how Mafuyo falls madly in love not with Ritsuka, but with his music. That gives Ritsuka a new lease of life, a new interest in music. And so there's a new instilled passion in the way he plays his guitar. I mean, his friends can see exactly what's going on. I mean, they're pretty much egging him on, but yeah. I can't really go into too much detail about this one because it's not a genre I know too much about. I mean, the animation was okay, I suppose, but to me it just felt very slow. I mean, if I was to look at this anime as a yori anime, I mean, let's be honest, if it was a yori anime, I'd be all over it. Actually, that's a lie, I probably wouldn't. It is very slow, it's meandering, and the characters aren't really that interesting. They're just four people who look, I mean, I couldn't even tell you which one is which, to be honest. Just probably from which guitar they play, maybe. They all look exactly the same. They look at each other and they blush. There's no real reason they fall in love with each other, but they clearly do. And yeah, there's not much I can really say about Given. It's a slow, meandering boys' love story about guitars, and if you did want to watch it, it's on Crunchyroll. I was talking about yori anime, wasn't I? Well, that's kind of what we get here with A Demon Girl Next Door, except it's not really yori anime, it's just yori bait. But I'm okay with yori bait. It's fun to watch. And I was also talking about how I would look at Given if it was a yori anime. And I would have said it was a bit slow and meandering. I think that's mainly because I generally go for bait more than pure yori. I mean, I love pure yori, but I'm not talking about this anime. I'm talking about this one. I'm talking about The Demon Girl Next Door. An anime about a girl who is, I won't say transformed into a demon overnight, but she wakes up one morning to find she's got demon horns in her tail. And she's just casually informed by her mother that, yeah, they're a family of demons. And she's a succubus. And yeah, the reaction is priceless. I remember the anime got off to a fantastic start by introducing us to Yuko, who later on we find out has been given a nickname Shadow Mistress Yuko. Or, as she'll be known for the rest of the year, Shamiko. Because she's an adorable, bumbling adorableness of a demon girl. What is about anime succubi and them being absolutely adorable? You've got so many fantastic demon girls in anime. A lot of them are succubi and a lot of them are adorable because of that. I think it's whenever there's a cute anime succubi, they always try and present her as not really sexual, but more adorable. And bumbling is quite often a trait as well. And Shamiko definitely is that. And a lot of your first episodes is her finding out just why she's a demon, why she's a family of darkness. Well, apparently, her family was cursed by a family of light many years ago. And she's managed to somehow half break the curse. In order to fully break it, she needs to kill a magical girl. Yeah, you heard me right. She has to kill a magical girl. Because magical girls are magical and killing them is fun. But where on earth is she going to find a magical girl? And can she really kill a magical girl? Well, about halfway through the episode, something happens. She's chasing after a cursed idol, bounces into the street, and along comes a truck. And no, we're not talking about another isekai here, so a truck does not hit her. Instead, the truck hits the hand of a magical girl who swoops down, saves the day in a very tongue-in-cheek, with timer transformation sequence, which literally takes 1/10 of a second, which must mean there's technically high-speed cameras which can record that, and you can see a nude magical girl transforming in the middle of the street, but I'll skip over that bit. And so she finds a magical girl. And wouldn't you know it, magical girl is actually in school with her as well. There's only one problem. Magical girl is tall, stronger than she is, and doesn't really care about anything. I mean, with magical girl, it even teaches poor Shamiko how to punch properly, because Shamiko punches adorably. Really adorably. I mean, this anime had me laughing quite a lot from the outgo, and there's a lot of lovable characters here. Shamiko herself definitely deserves praise, but Shamiko's little sister as well really needs to be talking about as well. I mean, she's definitely the brains of the operation. Walking home after school carrying a big book from a library saying, "The art of weapons." I mean, she's dangerous for that start. I mean, why on earth can a kid get a book about making weapons in the first place? But oh well, it's not as if she's going to do anything with it. Well, Shamiko probably won't, because Shamiko's too adorable to do anything like that. If you are interested in watching The Demon Girl Next Door, this one's airing over at High Dive. We're getting quite a good mix this season, aren't we? We've got cop dramas, we've got magical girls, we've got demons, and we've got yaoi. One of those I'm not as interested in, but to each their own, I suppose. And we're almost done with the season, because I've only got 3 more shows left, so the next episode will be a shorter show. So join me then, and thanks for watching, bye bye.